Is that Spidey paper? Mm-hmm. Hello. So today, well tonight really, I'm gonna show you how I write my query letters and all of that kind of stuff. One of my big goals this year is to query a bunch of literary agents, which basically, if you're not familiar with the term, just means like reaching out to them saying, hey, this is my stuff, will you market it for me? But they're not actually marketing it, they're trying to sell it to a company to publish it. So one of the things that you need besides obviously your book and all of your personal information that they ask for, like to contact you, is a query letter. I do have a heading on mine with my first name, my email, and my phone number, just because they generally say that like business letterheads do have that heading, and this is like a professional letter. Most of the places that I have queried so far, you have to copy and paste these letters in, so the heading isn't applicable, which is fine, but it's interesting. I have no idea if I'm doing it right. I'd never written one before the other night. I have submitted 3 so far, and now I am doing more. So one of the things that you want to keep in mind when you're looking is, first of all, you want to find reputable agents. I have gone to a vetted website that has like a list of literary agents and their personal links. And then I go to each agent. Usually it brings me to a company page for the agent. So I go in and I click on their manuscript wish list link if they have one. And then a lot of times it will bring me to their website, like the agency that they work for website. And then I will go and look at what they're looking for, if they're open to queries right now, and what types of literature they represent, to see who's going to be the best fit for me and if they're available. And if they're not, usually there's an option to get on like a wait list. Basically, this website called Query Tracker, which is a fairly reputable source that has like a lot of tips and stuff, will send me an email saying, hey, they're accepting queries again, the specific agent, so send something in. My goal for this month is 5. My goal every month is going to be 5. And yeah, I know that equals out to a whole lot more than 25. But the goal is to get as many as possible in. Some people will query like 200 literary agents before they get one person that says that they're interested. So, it's one of those things where like my goal is 25. I'll still be proud of myself for only getting 25, but if I can do 5 a month, I'll just increase my odds of potentially getting seen. So I am right now on a website and I'm looking at different individuals, and right now I'm just going to read through what they're accepting and who's accepting things and whatnot. Oh wow, they have a lot of agents. So I'm going to look through these agents and then, oh boy, and then I am going to submit a query and I'll walk you through that. So now that I've read through most of them, I am seeing a specific agent that I want to work with, or I think would be a good choice. Now, one of the things about almost all of these agencies is that they will tell you not to query more than one person. If more than one person fits like what you think your book is, if they see something that they think someone else will be interested in, they like pass them back and forth. They're very like vocal about that so that I don't get 30 queries for like the same book. So keeping that in mind, it always makes me a little bit more hopeful that as long as people can get past my letter, and that if it's terrible, that they can just like see the story and be like, oh my gosh, this person would love this story. Maybe they can see a future for it. So I'm going to start by putting in my information, and this one is on their website that they do their submission. They're not using like a separate thing. You don't have to email them separately. There are some things that I'm not sure about. So like obviously name, email, pretty self-explanatory, but then it's the title of the query, which most times when you send an email, in like the title box for the email, you have to put query and then the title of the book. So I'm assuming they want the title of the book, but like at the same time, I don't really know. So one of the biggest things that they always ask for is like the first 3 chapters. Well, this book specifically, each chapter is like 20 pages. So it's gonna be a lot for them to read, and every place is different. Sometimes they ask for the first 15 pages, first 10 pages. First 3 chapters is actually the most anyone has asked for. I'm gonna do what they asked, but I really don't think they want the first 3 chapters. I think they just want like a few pages, but whatever. Okay, I did it. Number 4 on the list is complete. So now, oh gosh. Okay, now I'm gonna do it again. So literally the next morning after I sent these, I got a response from one of the agents saying, I don't represent YA fiction, but good luck, which was really nice of her to respond to me when I'm pretty sure that's the site that said we're only going to respond to people that we're interested in seeing more of. So I gotta go and figure out which company that was from and re-query them, but it's fine. So that is how I query. It's a process. It's a learning process. It's a struggle. If you've done it before, please leave me all of your tips. If you want any resources, I don't have a lot, but you can sure ask for them. Otherwise, this was the end of today's video. Thank you so much for following along. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, then hit the bell down below so you can get notifications for when more videos come out. We'll see you next time. Love, Genevieve.